So good day everyone, especially to our subject teacher ma'am, good day. So for this video I'm going to discuss the 5 questions. Then I will explain each. Then let's proceed. So good day again, I'm going to discuss the module 1 lesson 1 activity. So by making a video presentation or a self video presentation. So first question is the conflict theories. What is the conflict theories? So when we say conflict theories, it means that materialist interpretations of history are emphasized in sociology and social psychology, a dialectical method of analysis, then a critical attitudes towards current social arrangement and revolutionary or reformist political goal. And then number 2 question is the theories related to the gender equality. So what are the related theories? So first is the theories that related to the gender equality is the conflict theories. So it is because when we say conflict theories, draw attention to power differentials such as class conflict. So some of the peoples need to discriminate based on the difference or the personalities difference like sex and gender. So number 3 question is the importance of the understanding the different conflict theories in dispute resolution. So first, why we need to know the importance of the understanding the different conflict of the theories is to acknowledge us that there are different conflict theories and they had a different set of law and content or studies like conflict resolutions, which is the thought to encompass the use of non-violent resistance measures by conflicted parties and an attempt to promote the effective resolutions. The number 4 is the conflict resolution strategies presented in the lessons. First is the conflict resolution strategies, and then the example is of avoiding is if you have a grudge or against that person, you will not talk to him or pay attention for him. Even on the way, if you meet him, you will avoid him, so that you cannot talk to and you cannot talk and you say stay away from him. So number 2 is competing. So when we say competing, it is avoiding the, for example, is competing in the desire that you don't want to lose in things like you are argue over issues about your plans that you want your plan to be chosen or to win of the others, or maybe you compete with your teammates whether it's your work or what your boss asks you to do. So you always want to win. Then number 3 is the accommodating. So example of accommodating is when both of your employers are always fighting, and as a boss you must have to intervene to fire them, but a weeks later you think to hire them again. So despite the fact that the schedule was messed up, you choose to ignore it. You let them go forward with their works and give the rest of the day. Then number 4 is collaborating. So the example of collaborating is one of your workers may give up an afternoon work in order to let them. So the workers get into the site to finish their studies or job, then scramble to meet their deadline, but the other workers will appreciate the gestures and conflict will have been resolved. The number 5 is the compromising. You offer to pay 50,000 for a housing lot, but the salesman wants to 55,000. The salesman offers to paint the whole house and clean your yard for the amount of 5,000 pesos, and you charge you the 55,000. If you value his offer, this might be a good deal, but if you don't eat, you won't help to sell the deal. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you.